We're back. Got a little bit of Mardu Stoneblade to play here on the Mana Symbols channel. So what are we up to here? Well, when I came back to the Magic the Gathering trading card game, started getting into Modern, Jerry Thompson was just picking up steam and did an incredible run of a Pro Tour. That's right, a Pro Tour with a little deck called Mardu Pyromancer. I was using the card at Young Pyromancer. This deck is upgraded to Seasoned Pyromancer. The general plan was to be, a generally grindy, interactive, tap-out control deck. What do we mean by tap-out control deck? Well, it's really a form of mid-range, but the idea being that most of the time we're going to be wanting to play proactive cards on our turn, or our cards that interact with our opponent, like Thoughtseize and Inquisition, happen on our turn at sorcery speed. So we've got a bunch of discard in the form of Thoughtseize, Inquisition, and Collective Brutality. The original versions that I was playing of Pyromancer back in the day were playing 7 of the 1-drops plus 2 Collective Brutalities in the main deck. So this is a small downgrade, but we've got a bigger upgrade on power and grind here. We've got Path to Exile as well as 3 Lightning Bolts and 2 Fatal Pushes. So this is in line with the removal there. We've also got the grindy card Cling to Dust. This deck is also containing a single Angrath's Rampage. This is particularly good for destroying a single Planeswalker or cleaning up a Planeswalker if you can attack down the other ones. You also can make your opponent sacrifice an artifact of creatures. It's interesting. Sorcery speed, reasonable. We've got our 4 Stoneforge Mystics with Sword of Feast and Famine and Batterskull here in the main deck. Then we've got a Sword of Fire and Ice in the sideboard. So someone was mentioning that we are doing that split. Sorry, I'm just replacing it with the old order one that I have in my collection here. Anywho, there we go. Then we got the Batterskull in here too. We got Lingering Souls in here. This deck, by the way, is going to be the beneficiary of a lot of the old border reprints that are coming, which I'm super excited about. Lingering Souls, we can discard to Liliana Veil or Seasoned Pyromancer in order to be able to just use the B side of it, which is great. So you use 1 and a black. You make 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. This is great against a lot of the other mid-range decks in the format. We got Kroxa, we got Magmatic Channeler, we got a Kaya's Guile, we got a Kolaghan's Command. So this is going to be a deck where a lot of the time in the mid-game we might be using our Seasoned Pyromancers to try to discard some of these cards and dig for specific other cards. They do have a lot of overlap. So that's one of the interesting things with all these one-ofs, is that all these cards do have some functional overlap with each other. Basically, they're all different forms of removal, but some of them have an expanded utility in one direction or another, which is a very interesting way to build a deck like this. It's a little strange when you don't have something like Snapcaster, you don't have something like Mystic Sanctuary, but I'm excited to try it out. And then our sideboard, we've clearly got some big hitters for Tron and or Titan, but no Blood Moons at all. I guess we are a full 3-color deck, so it'd be kind of tricky for us to play through that. We got some Plague Engineers, Collective Brutalities, Kaya, Ashiok, EE, Nile Spellbomb, etc. A little bit of wear and tear. So I think generally speaking, we're probably going to have a really rough time against Tron or other big mana decks, but hopefully against everything else we have a little bit of play to it. We'll see. The amount of discard we have is good, so hopefully that'll be helpful in that matchup, but I'm slightly unconvinced. Don't like 4 Stoneforge Mystics. Yeah, I don't know that I do either, but if we're not going to play Stoneforge Mystic, we would instead just play Black-Red mid-range, I think, and play like 3 or 4 Maniac Blood Moons, which is probably the better call. But it depends on how much blue-white is on the upswing. This deck probably has good legs against Burn, Heliod, like just any creature deck. Hand is fine. 3 and 3 Veils? You want Veil in your Stoneforge deck? I have Confuse. I'm not sure that's what you... To keep using this word. I do not think it means what you think it means. It's okay, we drew our 1 of kick on, we'll be fine, probably. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be okay. I mean, they're going to top deck like a demon, obviously, but... Where'd you get it? Because I think it's only legal to sell it until 11 in Ontario. Of course they drew a Grazer. Oh yeah. That's no, it's Yapas? Japas? I don't know what that is. Mardu is such a bold statement. Let's just not play the two best colors. They're not the best anymore. They're not the best anymore. So I think I'd rather have Sword than Batterskull here. Really hoping to pick up a land. Because they have more than enough lands to get to this Titan. Fuck! Oh my god, what? Ah! They had a hand with no ramp. They're gonna have turn 4 Titan. No problem. No problem. No problem. Not even worried. Brutality. Oh, Thoughtseize off the top? Nope. Oh, man. Play Seasoned Pyromancer. I mean, it's not the scariest Titan. It's the fact that it's getting more Titans. Although I guess if I put the Sword of Feast and Famine in on this turn cycle, next turn cycle, and I can equip it and then attack. Oh, that doesn't really. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, well. Me and losing to Titan. What else is new? Alright. There's no way. Yeah, there it is. I mean, I guess we'll see what they do with this, because in theory, I have 2 bolts, so I can take the Titan off the table. But this is just going to be too many resources very quickly. And to be fair about my complaints, I mean, their deck is like multiple Grazers, Azusas. That was a bold get. I actually think this might work out really well for us. Which is insane. Wow. Neato. This is not looking so bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's not so bad. Sick top deck nerd. I mean, it wasn't bad at all. That's a good one too. Wild. They drew Titan or Dryad? What? I don't understand. It's fine. I don't need to. Only reason to get double Valakut. Okay. Fair. There's nothing I can do about it. So... Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. All right, this is about to work out great. So, trigger. Don't forget to bolt Titan pre-untap. Don't worry. I wasn't gonna, but thank you. No, we're gonna be good. Don't worry. You're fine. But thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. So we get to put them on 0 cards in hand here. And we take their Titan off the battlefield. Works for me. Alright. I don't know. Let's fare them to death, I guess. What's the last card? It's Dryad, right? The Dryad? The Jackal? Teleria West. Okay, so it's a Dryad. They had Vesuva and Teleria West. So let's see another Titan off the top. It's Dryad or Azusa? Oh my god. Alright. This is my life. This is my life. We actually might be able to get through this. Depends on a lot of little things. Still looking good. I mean, oh, it's getting... yeah. It's looking okay. I mean... Titan never doesn't have it, I guess. We got Radiant Fountain. They don't have any way to bounce the Teleria West, so if I can kill the Titan... Okay, well, those don't do it. So we Pyro here, and then attack. They won't be able to get the Dryad during combat. They will be able to get the Dryad after combat. You thought the main deck path was a mistake? I mean, it's clearly not a mistake. So they have 1,000,000 creatures, so my Liliana is relatively useless. I could Castle Locthwain here, lose 2 life, and try to draw into the path. Okay, so I lose 2 life for this activation, which they're attacking with the Titan. Post-combat, they can transmute for a... Thought I was going to cast the pushes? On what? Oh, they're creatures. To try to... No. I think that's not a thing that would happen or work. I just don't think that helps. Because they're gonna be able to attack, bounce their Teleria West, post combat, get the Dryad, play the Dryad, and then have 2 bolts, 6 bolts. Gotta find something. Rats. Okay. I think we're just dead. We're gonna block as much damage as we can, but then we lose all our creatures, so I... Sorry, not 6 bolts, 4 bolts. There's 4 bolts. God. I needed, like, 1 turn where they didn't top deck another Titan. Oh. I hate this deck. I hate this stupid deck. Sorry, what is this? Now I'm just curious. So I feel like this is nowhere near as good as what was going to happen to me already. But, okay. Yeah, yeah. That was their exact sequence of draws, right? We're on turn 6 now? Yeah. So, okay. Now they can't Dryad, right? Does Omnath get us out of this? Well, we're not playing a deck with Omnath in it, so no. Yeah. I did switch it up. I also don't know what they're doing here. Oh, that's all good, Roy. No problem. Man, I could just take the 6 here. This doesn't put me in a much worse place. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's not useful at all. Take their land, pact, deploy Batterskull. Oh, you mean make them discard? Sure. They're sure they can misclick one Titan, but they can't. They wouldn't misclick 2. Yeah, I mean, I can get all the cards out of their hand. Is that going to keep me alive? They've got a double striking Titan. Maybe we can. We'll see. We'll see. Gaining life with the vent help. Well, I'm hoping it will on the block. Well, Vent Sword is not an option. We don't have enough mana for that. So that's just not something we can do. So if I put the sword on the germ, that just flat blocks a Titan. Even if they double strike it. And I think I can block enough on the other one, right? I don't know, but they've been sloppy so far. It is very possible they mess up. It's very possible they mess up how combat works here. I've seen it happen before. Protection messes with people. We're going to take exactly 8 from a double striking Titan because it's going to be 12 minus 4. We're going to take exactly 1 over lethal if they do it right. And if they do it wrong, we're going to take 2. So it's on them now. Of course, they could just top deck something that kills me. But Dryad doesn't do it. No, it does. They have 2 Titans. What am I talking about? Of course they have 2 Titan triggers. I don't know. It's in your hands, opponent. I got no input. Everything I do is sorcery speed right now, so. Send in the plants. I would love to see them play like Nissa 3-drop. Down tick. 2 7/7 Titans. But the real deal sealer is the 2 beasts and the 2 plants. This is where the magic happens, right here. That we should not have been anywhere close to the point of it. Fucking, are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it probably doesn't. No, they can get Slayer Stronghold and Vesuva. I don't know. They've been goofing up all game though. Let's see how they manage to pull this turn off. I have Excite. Wait, my Batterskull token, in my theoretical situation, though, my Batterskull token is going to gain me a bunch of life. Do they play 2 Vesuva or just 1? I don't know. Probably just 1. With 2 Valakuts in their deck. I saw some older builds once upon a time that played 2 Vesuvas, but I think this was pre-Dryad of the Elysian Groves. I think so. Teleria West and Crumbling Vestige. The post-combat Dryad will eat me alive if they are going to go that direction. You've never seen anyone play 2 Vesuva? Oh, I did. I don't know if it was necessarily a good idea. It was not common. 2 Growth Chambers. Okay. Halimar Depths, yeah. For a while, Hanwar Garrison was more popular than Slayer's Stronghold. That was a weird era. Okay, let's see how she goes. I think we all need to make Sejiri step great again. So they just plussed on that Titan before blocks. So if I block that Titan, they double strike it. I take 2. Then I take 8. No, not 8. Okay. I think this is pretty straightforward for me. Actually, I largely think it doesn't matter how I do this, but let's see. Okay. Please double strike the 8/6. Please double strike the 8/6. Rats. I think we still live through the combat. Pretty sure I do. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, the Dryad kills me super dead. This game is a perfect example of one of the reasons I hate Titan. The other reason I hate Titan is the other games that people always tell me are uncommon, where you get turn 2, turn 3'd. They are not uncommon. They are very, very common. We could win. We cannot win. We're dead on the spot. We're super, ultra, mega dead. No, we don't have any time. They're going to bolt us 4 times. They can't actually bolt me 4 times, but because we die after the first one. No, they didn't even need an extra land drop. Don't hate us, just join us. Absolutely not. No, thank you. It's no problem with anyone who chooses to play Titan. It's not my scene. I really cannot explain why. I just completely hate it. I really do. I enjoy playing Titan. You enjoy dunking on Titan. And that's great. I'm the one who has to suffer. No. Okay, we got the Angrath Rampage. That can actually remove a amulet. Bolt is awkward and kind of poor. We're really lucky to have the double bolt there. I think it's probably Souls is not so good. Well, they're flying. You play Titan if you get Eldritch Evolution into Muldrotha. I don't think that would be Titan. Is Engineer useful? I don't think so. I guess I could engineer Dryad or Nymph and then bolt them. Oh, Ashiok, what am I doing? And maybe Wear Tear? Feels like a lot of sideboard cards, but like Guile's bad. Lily's okay. With double strike Titan, it blocks Titan better than most. Oh, without. Sure. I don't think. Yeah, I was thinking about the Kaya. I'm having a lot of trouble trying to figure out what to cut here. It's probably. I feel like Liliana's fine. Feel like Kroxa's fine, but like maybe these are the wrong kind of cards to be playing here. Yeah. I think the bolts are probably poor. This makes things look pretty clean. Cut Kroxa, yeah. 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 Well, I just have to. No, yeah. Well, Brutality's awful here. Is push even good? Well, push can remove Dryads. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to board most of this deck here, so I'm just rolling with it as best I can, and I don't hate the setup I've gotten to here. This hand is mediocre minus. I got to keep their 7. Yeah, I'm not super worried about the Baloth. If I'm fighting against Baloth, like, that's a good game for me. I'm happy with where that game is if what I'm dealing with is Baloth. I really wish I had Stoneforge here. I guess I'd rather Kroxa than... I'd rather Kroxa than Cleansing Wildfire, because there's a good chance they play a Karoo next turn. Let's see the Baloth. Let's immediately get punished. What do you guys say? Is that fun? Probably be fun. I think that would be the most fun. Lol, Baloth. No Baloth. Titan discarded. So they have more ways to Titan. Very well. So it's a fight to the death, you say. Rats. Well, they've successfully evaded my hate card. Let's draw something good. Oof. I don't have any creatures with haste. Nothing. Like, they kept a 7, so they're gonna have... They're gonna have Dryad or Azusa into something here. I guess I have double Cleansing Wildfire next turn, but like, there's just like, I don't know, it's like the 1 in a million chance. Would have left up fetch to push a 3-drop. Well, that's you just being smarter than me, then, isn't it? Of course. Why wouldn't it be Rex Sage for my sword there? Jesus. No, I'm not. We can escape now? We cannot escape now. We are one short. Fire their forest? Well, they just get another forest. You think they only play 2 basics? I think they play 3. You fire Valakut, hope to draw a discard spell. Yeah, alright. I like that line. Nope. 4 bait. Holy shit. 4? Gross. Alright. Well, we got push for Dryad. 1 Valakut down. Times are different. Well, they are. They are. They were lower before, but... Is there 1 Titan build now? Is that what I'm getting in terms of information? Because it seems like this information is way too consistent. Yeah, it would have been lower with field. I think it was as low as 2 a lot of the time, yeah. Finally. A lot of pieces are kind of set in stone. I thought people would fiddle with the mana base a lot more. Yeah. No, I'll play Niv Mizzet and lose to Titan until the day I die. I can't. Okay, this could work out okay. God damn it. Of course they didn't play one with the ETB trigger first. Ah, rats. 2 snow and 2 regular. But they had like an island, right? It wasn't 2 snow forests and 2 regular forests. They had another color, for sure. On the basics. At least I think they did. Two forests? That doesn't sound right. Well, I mean, I want to believe you, but... I'm saying it doesn't sound right. Cleansing Wildfire and Prayer, I suppose. Could draw a Thoughtseize are okay now. They do have to pay for their pact. So, gosh, bless it. Alright. Alright. We've got a little more time. Dryad in your deck, blue's a lot easier to get. I guess so. Soul's looking OP right now. Ooh, a sarcasm detector. Oh, that's real useful. Discards Vasula. Okay, the souls. Oh, man. It's so frustrating after that game 1 to be here now. Like, this game has just looked like we haven't had a single chance to... I don't know. Both games, they just slow rolled to Titans like nothing. If I could get this damn Rexage off the board, could have a chance here, but... yeah. No, they used to play sideboard disputes and gusts sometimes and strokes sometimes. There's been a lot of different random things that Titan has done. Hell, they played white sideboard cards a while. They had the the white Gear Hulk, Cataclysmic Gear Hulk. There was some other weird sideboard card they played. No, I understand that. I'm just saying these things did happen. T-West and Growth Chamber. Okay. They bounced to Forest. My land in my hand being a tap land is horribly irritating right now. Exactly short. Think they'll trade a Titan for a Titan. I mean, I'm about to find out. I really don't have an option. If they chump block with Rexage, we get a pretty good play off of it. Yeah. But they saw Liliana last game, so they shouldn't. They might. Discards Grazer. Unfortunately, our Sword of Feast and Famine's already gone, so... Good. Excellent. Alright. This worked out okay. Giant v Giant. And in this corner, coming from the underworld, it's Kroxa. Saving 1 damage there does not seem worth it. They saved 6 damage? Yeah, he does not have trample. Nor does Udo. Titan of Nature's Wrath! So... 3... So assuming they have a bounce land... Oh god, they just have another Titan in their hand immediately. Jesus Christ. I just really wanted them to have to, like, jump through any number of hoops instead of just, like, having everything. Put in Skull, equip to Kroxa, looks nice. I mean, that does make them chump block. It's not terrible. We're going to gain 1 million. And we can't kill them with Soul's Batterskull. It's not going to be good enough, but... Oh, no, opponent is super loose. This is a new Titan player for sure. We knew that in game 1 where they failed to kill us multiple turns in a row. No, the Spirits plus the Skull is not enough to kill them. It's only 8 damage in the air. However... Kroxa... Fuck. Now they're playing around the... No, yeah, but not only are they playing around the Edict, like... they can just chump block the Kroxa now. Forge in Skull... I mean, I guess I still do that. Because it puts me to... 25. And then I have a 10-10 blocker. There's just, like, I can't dodge... Yeah. I mean, I can't dodge what they're up to, so we might as well. I'm just annoyed. Yeah, well, so Season for removal spell, if they didn't have the plant, that would be a line I would consider much stronger. Yeah, yeah, maybe I should have thought that all the way through. Maybe you're right, Mike. We'll have to check the cards later. I feel like there's few enough removal spells, though, that actually... We still can? Well, but now we've cut ourselves off the 3-mana removal spells. And there's a good number of those. There's K-Com. I took out the Kaya's Guile. Liliana's not going to work anymore. We do have at least one more push, I'm pretty sure, plus the 1 path. Yeah, I think this is going to work out okay. It's just nowhere near as good as it should have been. We took out all the bolts. I know we took out the bolts. Like, I'm aware of that fact, but... Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean... And we have Pyromancer for the next turn, and in theory, we should survive their next turn. At 25 with a 10-10 blocker, it's incredibly unlikely they can get through to kill us. They can do a lot. They can probably take my Kroxa off the table because they can attack with Titan. I'll block and kill the Titan, but then they can get Dryad and bolted a bunch of times. We'll see, though. This is Transmute. Okay. They have exactly Dryad. We might die. Valkut's in the graveyard. And Vesuva. Yeah, so I think we're safe from this. We're safe from this literally killing us. They might be able to take the Kroxa off the table before the Titan comes through. How many? This is 4 bolts. Yeah, so Kroxa's going to die before the Titan gets to it. If they point everything at Kroxa, Kroxa will die. But then we can put the Batterskull on one of our flyers and take them down in the air. So, yeah. They're pointing it all at Kroxa. They're going to do 12 to Kroxa. Yeah, they should die to a Soul's Token with a Skull. We'll see. Yes, opponent is at approximately 3 minutes. Oh! What's up, Arkin? Well, we don't play a lot of Legacy on my channel. It hasn't been super popular in terms of my YouTube VODs because I'm not known for playing Legacy, but I really like Legacy. I like it more than Modern right now. You won, good job. Well, let's not celebrate too quickly. I believe we're deterministic to win this, but I'm not counting my chickens yet. I am on YouTube. No. It's not. It's just that I get less YouTube views when I do. They conceded. They realized in this moment that they didn't have the Valakut and the Vesuva. Burning Fridays? I'm in, buddy. I'm in. I gotta make you Korean food. Korean stir fry. Okay. So I don't think they could possibly win this game, but let's find out. Thanks, Iceblade. Yeah, like this league, for example, this is going on YouTube. If you ever come on here and there's no music, it probably means I'm putting it on YouTube. Secret of Korean stir fries, a lot of sugar. No, it's called gochujang. It's a Korean chili paste, and it's called gochujang, and it's fantastic. That spice is what you need to make your food taste like Korean food. That is it. You'd mull to turn 1 discard? Okay. I probably should have. It's too late now. I felt like this hand was okay, because like turn 2 Stoneforge, turn 3 Liliana, turn 4 something. Explore. So you don't die to double Elmlet. Okay, I guess so. I don't know what it's. This hand is kind of too fair for. Okay, sure. Yeah, you're probably right. I should be thinking about this like. I should have thought about this like mulling. No, but I should have thought about this like mulling in Legacy for a force against the force check deck, right? I don't know. They could get there with this one though. Yeah, it would be. So I think we just go Liliana plus here. I mean, I could Kaya to take them off the plant, and then we'd have the chance to Liliana Edict Titan next turn. Yeah, multiple Lilies could be good. Oh, if I go Lily this turn, and then we could go Edict next turn, because maybe they'll think they're safe. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to discard Stoneforge. They have 4 mana, not 5. Ah, Michael, you're forgetting. 5 is equal to 6. Yeah, Castle is always in their hand. Always. Never not in their hand. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, we're not necessarily good, because if they have Castle Titan here, I'm up, like... We'll see. Kaya Exile Plant into Lily downtick is good. Unless they have another creature. Looks like they do. Of course. No more lands, though. That's big. Okay. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. What are you up to there, opponent? Oh, I see, I see. This is your plan. But this is not a good plan for you, I'm thinking. No, no. You will die. Do I need double red? I do. No, our line will work out in the long run. There's a very good chance they attack down my Liliana this turn, and then we get the second one. It's supposed to make you laugh. It's not a serious one. It just always makes me think of a good Nazi villain, because let's be real. The Nazis are the perfect villain because nobody in the world can... Well, now I've made myself sad. Nobody could defend the well, They're fresh, fresh, exciting. So exciting to me. They're fresh, fresh. Yeah, they still have both pacts in their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 cards. Yikes. I think they'll path for Baloth to discard. I mean, is that something I play around? The bog helped us? That's not how that works, Roy. I don't think that it is. No, that's not how that works. Probably only have one Baloth. Okay, well, let's find out. Cards that they own in the shared Exile zone. Correct. Exile is one zone. Nobody controls Exile. All right, they got Titan. See what they can do with it. Also, they have 24 seconds to get through all the triggers, so I think we're good. I don't like clocking Titan, but after that game 1, they just punted everything. I'll take it. Yeah, it looks like we got there. They chose to concede, by the way. They did not lose to clock. They chose to concede. Kaya kills plants, Lily kills Titan. Sure. I think we were okay, but they chose death. Yeah, sure. That was well played. I mean, I don't, chess clocks are fair. Chess clocks are fair, but that's not what I try to make this channel about. But if you want to win tickets on Moto, that's fine. And I am providing a service to the community here, so I'll take some free tickets where I can. Because sometimes I play very, very bad decks for you all, and I do not get enough for it. So I'll take the free wins where I can. This hand is incredibly medium. We got a lot of business, though, in our deck. So let's just draw to what we need. Remember, folks, better lucky than good. Yeah, no, I've seen it. Cough, Jiggy Pile, cough. Arkin, what are you really liking in Legacy right now? I've never stopped loving Strifopile, and the fact that it's the best place to play Uro right now makes me so happy. Well, the best place to play 4 Uros. I love that deck way too much. I will never be able to afford the dual lands for it, but... Yeah, but also, Jiggy, you have to respect him for being a fan of you, or at least a fan of the pod. Oh my god. Okay, and they have 1 land, but they have a bunch of 1 CMC cyclers. Okay, so... No, Jiggy Pile's not a insult, but it does describe a deck that plays literally 0 pieces of interaction. Send you the Strifo list? I mean, it's on my Stream Decker. Opponent just gave me a YouTube link in the chat. Is this... Do I want to open this? Someone type this in. Can someone tell me what this is on YouTube? I'll wait. I'll wait a turn or two before this Inquisition. This deck did well in a recent challenge. Also, what's up, Schwen? I enjoy the way Papa Bear pronounces your name because it sounds like he's telling you you're a shoo-in. Wow, they are just going nutso. Is anyone looking up this YouTube for me? Because I can't copy the text here, otherwise I would. But literally impossible. Okay. I think I just jammed Seasoned Pyro here. No, it's too fair, Arkin. It's 5 mana. You could never play any serious Magic with a 5 mana card. It's just D's nuts, haha, got him. It is a blue card. It does pitch to force. That's the most important thing about my card.
Meanwhile,
D's nuts. All right, are they going to find the Cascade? Not this turn. These nuts. All right, opponent, do you have a single Cascade spell in hand? Nope, they've got 2. So there's going to be a living end, and we're going to die. I have a bunch of Lingering Souls. I can put a Liliana into play. No, but it's a similar concept. Edict your own Pyroman. Yeah, dude, that's the line. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to want to board in the sort of Fire and Ice in this matchup. Because they have a lot of blue creatures. And then yeah, they have a bunch of blue cards in hand, so they are going to be able to force, but even with the Pyro here, I really doubt I can stand up to their army, but we'll see. We had one main deck Kaya's Guile, but that was not to be. Actually, Kroxa into a couple of bolts. If they attack loosely, could end up okay here. Okay, so let's put that guy in play. I think Swamp Walk is going to kill me. Could be. 9. They have 20 damage. I can block Striped Riverwinder. So we're not dying in one hit. They have no lands in hand to discard. So Kroxa can't do any... You could have escaped Kroxa here. I could... Oh, if I discarded it. Yep. Yeah, I could have. Yeah, you're all right. I didn't even think about that. I haven't played with Liliana much, and I certainly haven't played with Liliana and Kroxa, but you're all 100% correct. Yeah, I was just not thinking of any of the fancy plays here. Just trying to do it very mediocre. Because in theory, they should have force for my Lingering Souls here. which would have provided me with some chump blockers. Hey! Thanks, obviously, Basura. Now, you've been around for longer than I thought. You're a good human. Subject is badgeless. I repeat, badgeless. I'm expecting to see force negation here. Yep. Yeah. Two spellbombs gonna have to put in work. I know. What is this? Oh my god. Wait. Are they casting this just for the bonus? They are, aren't they? Yeah. God, that's so unfortunate. I mean, we weren't gonna survive anyway, but like to not even get a turn here is definitely frustrating. Yeah, no, they know their lines. Okay, so spell bombs, Sword of Fire and Ice is probably good. Ashiok is acceptable. Kai is acceptable. Plague Engineer could be okay. Brutality is probably that's probably okay. Feels like there's way too many things I could be bringing in. But probably not these ones. Probably not this one. Not that one. We haven't drawn any copies of Magmatic Channeler so far. Isn't Path just better than Push? Oh my god, there's still pushes. Yeah. I almost think Bolt would be better, but you're probably right. Yeah. Plague Engineer is probably going in the wrong direction. Yeah, maybe it's alright. Yeah, Kaya might be alright. We'll see. It depends on how their hand shapes up, but could be. I think I want the Plague Engineers just to have like a couple more creatures to carry equipment. Help me get over the finish line. I can get this last path out of here. I'm not in doubt, Frida. I don't really want the spot removal. It says no hate. This has one hate. One hate is not none hate. That's a good curve. That's a good roll. That's a good roll. All right. Sure. Down a game? Do you mean in our element? Right where we want to be, sucker. What our opponent doesn't know and never will. This is us playing in our element. Damn it. No force, no violent. Just ardent please all the way down. So they cycle the Riverwinder. Play the Breeding Pool. They have Brazen Borrower. Yeah. I mean, I knew that when I was boarding, but I'm not gonna... So, playing Ashiok here is pretty good. Even if they petty thefted, it's fine. They can't play the Borrower out as a beater, so, like, sorry. Okay. Unless they top deck Mystical Dispute. No, they wouldn't have boarded that in. But they could have top decked Force of Negation. Okay. I'll mill myself because we could hit a Kroxa. Textbook, baby! That's how we like to do it. They cycled? They're just gonna put 2 creatures into play here? Yeah, that could be bad. Oh, although there's a Kroxa in my graveyard, which will get a free trigger, so that's kind of fun. They pass. Okay, so they've got the Brazen Borrower in their hand. That is perfect draw. So let's mess with their hand and then play Kaya, and then watch the light die in their eyes. Maybe the first thing to do here was... Oh, they need white mana, of course. Ah, of course. This is going to blank now, isn't it? Oh, no, it did not. Wow, that's something, huh? Alright. Well, Kaya's nice. Is going to take both the creatures out of their graveyard immediately and go to 4 loyalty. So the Borrower doesn't get to stop Kaya. 2 of assumingly 3 living ends. I guess so, yeah. No, they'd probably play the full boat. I think they're probably on the maximum number. What OP do? Oh, they're just spamming the D's Nuts video in the chat. They've linked it 3 times now. If
Meanwhile.
No, I didn't block them. I was going to block them, but then I had to fill out paperwork. I mean, I don't care. I think it's rude. I don't mind like overly much. I can ignore it, no problem. But I do think that there should be some record of them doing that because it's just not polite. Like in paper, that would be USC minor if your opponent wanted it to be. And I'm a pretty easygoing person, so I'm not really coming at it from the angle of like, oh my god, I can't believe it, blah, blah, blah. But it's just not nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're being like, it's supposed to be funny, brah. It's supposed to be funny. Why you gotta be butthurt? It's like... I really don't think you understand the value of your obnoxiousness, or the lack thereof. So I guess we just we make the borrower have to finish killing my Ashiok here. I understand that I could have put the spell bomb into play now. I'm not overly concerned about them putting in a small number of creatures. Maybe I should be. But as long as I have this Kroxa escaped... I guess if they cascade into a living end here, it'd be... I don't know. We'll see. Sounds like a rookie? They might be. Who knows? I don't think so, though, because the D's Nuts thing is... that's from Ashiok. And so I assume that they know them or associate with them or know that I exist, know that Ashiok likes to troll me. Ashiok down. Oh. Did we ever see that before? No, I don't think we did. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, bye, Kroxa. You were nice while you lasted. They're just getting a Glass Dust Hulk, though? One creature that is sometimes unblockable. I got a Channeler. So, alright. Smooth. How much can we ult them for? 8. It's not enough yet. I think I just play Spellbomb and Pyromancer here. Don't think I'm overly worried about the next thing. They can play a Glass Dust out of hand. That could be problematic. We're not overly worried about it. Yeah, that's... Well, so same with Pyro Spellbomb, though. I don't know. I like digging for more value. Maybe that's wrong. I probably was supposed to keep the sword. We'll see. We can escape Kroxa next turn for sure. Their living ends are cut off right now. So, like, worst case scenario for me is if they can play another Glass Dust because... Oh, or that. So that gives their guy flying. For one turn, which is fine. So they're going to punch my Kaya here, stop her from being able to ult. Probably not the end of the world for me. Definitely feels like sword would have been the correct line now, but c'est la vie. Such is life. Which is a bad translation of that phrase, I think. You gotta go full garbage tier English translation of French. Do you want to block with Pyro in case they living end again? I can't block with Pyro. No, their creature's flying. They cycled Windcaller Aven, which has a trigger that gives their creature flying. So this is not an option. Yes, Pyro did not drink his Red Bull today. Correct. I mean, I guess. Hit more Thoughtseize. What you got? Anything good? wild. That's, okay. Wasn't expecting that one. Kaya does 10 now. She would, but I don't have the ability to alter anymore. She took too much damage. It's a while. At this point, I just think they can't deal with what I've got going on. If they have another living end, it's a pain. I think they have the third Ardent Plea. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah. It's fairly unlikely that they can do too much this turn. If they can get a living end, they're going to get 0 creatures out of it. And we'll have Pyromancer tokens. We'll be able to get to Kroxa reasonably fast. And Kaya should live. I mean, we'll see if they can make the Glass Dust unblockable in any way, shape, or form again. No, I got him. So. I kind of want the Lilianas. I know they're more expensive. No, I need that. I don't need it, but... maybe Brutality is just bad overall. K-Command is worse than Lily. I mean, it can shatter a Glass Dust Hulk and make them discard a card, but you're probably right. I like the Brutality for being able to punch through against their Force Negations, though, if they actually have them in hand, but it also doubles as being able to take... I did get the trophy with my Legacy Blue-Black Control. Awesome job, dude. I would love to see that list. Soon! Is it playing Baleful Strix? I hope so. I love that card. His hand has none of my good hate. Yeah, I think they're all Esper. There might be I think there's a black-white one. Oh, okay. Blizzard Strix is blue. Okay. I think I'm supposed to mull this in this matchup. One Inquisition just not going to be good enough, even though the curve is great. There we go. That's the one. That's the hand we keep. You guys see this one? This here? This is the hand we keep. I know what you're thinking. Zach, you're crazy. Nile Spellbomb has no text against any deck that doesn't fiddle entirely with its graveyard. But that's where you're wrong. Because their deck is all about the graveyard. So you weren't wrong. But, you know, I was wrong for doubting you. Y'all see what I'm saying. All right. Let's beat this unfair deck with my fair deck. Nile Spellbomb says draw a card. Must be good. Hey, see what all these kids are kind of saying about, you know? It's a good one, except versus hardcast beaters and bird spells and counter spells. And it's not great against mana ramp. Doesn't Doesn't do too much against cycling abilities. I mean, I guess you can exile once it's in the graveyard, but yeah, it's crazy talk. So we're gonna Brutality this turn, and Brutality is all about trying to get a Force of Negation out of their hand, if they have one. I have white here. No black-red. Generally speaking, I want to be able to escape my Kroxa reasonably fast. There is a card in Scourge that does that. It's called Stabilizer. There's a card in Urza's Saga? No, Hammer Legacy, which it's called Fluctuator, and Fluctuator makes cycling cost less. Imposing Bantasar. All right. Opponent's hand has Ardent Please, no land, many action, but no way to interact with my Nile Spellbomb thus far. So if they want to find interaction for my Spellbomb, they have to cycle. If they want to find the lands for their living end, they have to cycle. So this is a relatively good hand for us to see. Oh, that was the Vantasaur. But they have one more cycler that's one CMC in their hand. And theoretically, no way to deal with my Kaya, but we will find out, I suppose. This is where we live. Kaya. Chia. Oh my. This is not going your way, is it, opponent? 3/6. 3/6 on the ground is probably something I can deal with. Let's get rid of the flyer. Alright. Alright! It's looking good! Oh, Overwhelming Splendor does turn off cycling. Overwhelming Splendor. I enjoy Kaya as well. Used to play her in Nib Mizzet, but actually the format might be at the place again where that's something you can do. Is this a Curator of Mysteries? No, this is probably Ardent Plea for living end for just the Imposing Vantasar. Which is, you know, that's a play. He thick. 3/6 is not dicking around. Yeah, Kaya is definitely decent versus Prowess and Burn. You need other cards to bridge, though. Like, she's like the mid-game card that sort of helps you pull out. Are you going to let them have it? I don't know. The 3/6 is, like, fairly problematic right now. I didn't keep in a ton of things that, like, get me out, but the Spellbomb is so good. Like, it's really hard for me to say... Okay, well, now that they're going for 2 creatures, I'm probably going to blow the Spellbomb. Like, I have to, right? I don't have to, but it's very difficult not to. Eating Mox Opals all day. It would definitely... That's definitely something she could do back in the day. Man, it's so weird to remember that in this era, there was still Mox Opal. They're passing the turn? That's crazy talk. No, they were just seeing if I F6'd. Okay. Put it on the stack, opponent. Alright, it's on the stack. Dude. You made me do this. You made me do it! I learned it from watching you, opponent. Okay? I learned it from watching you. All right. Inquisition into Kroxa could be really good. Well, 10 out of 10, they're going to have the Force now, right? But this hugely cuts down on the number of cards they could actually put into play. So I think I'm going to play Channeler this turn rather than Kroxa. Do we have any opinions on Channeler over Kroxa here? I think Channeler's better. Just helps me dig for more stuff. If you Kroxa the Living Death, you get a second trigger. Oh, sure. I'm finding it hard to believe that they could Living Death this turn. Like, what were they gonna cycle one creature and then Living Death? To maybe if they have a Street Wraith. Yeah, that would have been the conservative line, I guess. Yeah. That's a big boy. Shit. Yeah, all right. Mistakes were made, I guess. On the plus side, if I can get this Kroxa going, it's bigger than the Riverwinder, and it will kill them fairly quickly, so... I think we might just aggressively downtick the Kaya here. Or... because that just slams them for 9. Before I lose the opportunity. I guess this is a 7/7 though on the attack. But it's probably okay. Not on blocking though. Yeah, Kaya also will gain us 9 here. So we're not in any desperate straits. Didn't want to try and block with Plague. I thought about it for half a second. It's just so removable, and like they're playing Brazen Borrowers, they're playing I'm just not sure one way or the other. I'm really not. Yeah, cycling Aven, sure. Well, if they Living End now, they're in really, really bad shape. So they're down 2 Living Ends. 1, 2. Yeah. Oh no. A land! The deadliest of foes. They have 1 card left in hand. If it's like a Brazen Borrower, that'd be a huge pain in the ass. So let it not be that. Oop. Leave Channeler in there. In case. of another Living End. Borrowed would be a problem in a hurry, although it doesn't increase their clock much. Deploy the giant. Please no. Not the borrower, please. Fuck. Fuck! It is exactly that. Oh my god, that's such a pain in the ass. Oh. Yeah, we get to Plague Engineer on Rogue. Yeah, yeah. They're 2. If they draw a land, they die. Oh, right. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I see that. I see you, Michael. I see you, Michael Chan. Probably gonna cast Plague Engineer, to be honest. Although... Everything sucks, huh? I mean, it's safer, but I mean, not much. I don't know. It's a good play. I mean, they both have their pros and cons. I mean, we've seen Mystical Dispute. Obviously, they're not. Obviously, they've had to board in some bad cards here. Do they play multiple rogues? Do they play multiple fairies? I don't think they play multiple either, but I think rogue is more common than fairy in their deck. Fairy Macabre? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I definitely don't remember most of their creature types. They're almost all different. They've got constructs, serpents, sphinxes. What is Street Wraith? Ghoul? Ghost? Spirit. It's probably Spirit. Doi. Glass Dust Hulk. Sure, that's a construct. I haven't seen one. They have a dinosaur. It's a golem? Oh, I thought golems were constructs. But I guess... Oh, there you go. Attack first? Yeah, we can attack. You're right. No, you're right. You tried collecting golems once. Did you finish? Because there were 2. If they have more brazen powers in their hand... There's so many from Mirrodin? Okay. Glass Dust. Super value Pyromancer, super value Pyromancer, super value Pyromancer. Humans, elementals, one of one mind. There you go. Severing Titan, you get the point. Yeah. Okay, apparently there's a lot of golems. Alright. You are technically alive, opponent. The best kind of alive. However, if there's a land in their hand, they're dead. If there is not a land in their hand, they're dead. Excellent. I like it. I like it a lot. Land in your hand. That's one of the options. That's one of the options. Oh. Kroxa closes it out. We got him. Got him. All right. All right. The best kind of 2-0, the one where you had to fight tooth and claw for every single bit so far. At this rate, we'll be here until about 4 a.m. You're in. Wish Seasoned Pyro had its chance to ruin standard. I don't know that it would. I mean, it's very, very good. But I feel like without all the 1-mana discard and other nonsense that these decks play. All right, I'm going to keep this. This is very ambitious, but we have Thoughtseize, Stoneforge. We have time to find the mana to make this better. We're against the Luris deck. I like the Thoughtseize in the push. I like the fact that we're going to have Batterskull to put them under the gun. Probably against Black Red Scourge Shadow. Ooh. This is Jund Shadow? They're just taking the push. That is a clear open hand. It's wide open. Seasoned Pyro might be the best creature in Modern. Pretty sure that's Monastery Swiftspear, but Pyro's not far back, that's for sure. Well, and again, like, it's just so fair, right? Like, there's just no... People can't be mad about a Seasoned Pyromancer hitting the battlefield. It's just not accepting that. Okay. I don't see any reason not to do this proactively. Prime Time's the best creature in Modern? Yeah, probably. That's probably a lot more fair of a statement. Well, that's a 4/5, isn't it? It's not close. No, probably not. Are they going to put in a Death Shadow here too? Yikes. Well, it worked out quite the way I was hoping it would. We gotta do this. Poor Germ can't attack into this giant freaking Tarmogoyf. Oh, it's okay. That is especially okay. The hell is this? Oh, it's putting lures in their hand, sure. Yeah, it's not the color we were looking for. You're not wrong. Willing to offer the trade. Do I group block this? I think the answer is definitely yes. Cling. Sure. Let's put Mesa. Play the Mesa. I'm gonna play the Kroxa this turn, because that's gonna let me reset my... Oh, but if they have a land here... Oh, they probably don't, right? Okay, good. They got the gorgeous Swiftspears. No land. Whew! Dodged. Dodged the bad play. They're a very light land deck, so if I had actually weighed the odds there, it probably would have been... Yikes. Or maybe they wanted to hold on to the land? We'll see. Oh, this is... Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be a grind. I think resetting Batterskull would have been better. We're still gonna do that, just we're gonna do it over 2 turns. Although, yeah, this is not the best. I wasn't counting their mana. I'm looking forward to the Lurrus because I've never seen these decks actually cast a Lurrus like that. Ooh, and I'm out of duels. Non-duels. Well, good luck, Godspeed, little doodle. You are not long for this world, my dear. Man, this is really gonna get crappy. I guess I could Channeler the Mystic. But that gives me an elemental, which I kind of need right now. Yeah. It's a good draw. Not a great draw, but a good draw. Yeah, I agree. We wanted the token. Stoneforge might be our way out. Yeah, if we can get a... Oh, you mean the next one? To get the sword. Yeah, Feast and Famine is the one we have in the main deck, isn't it? Okay. Well, here comes the other Goyf, I assume. Which is problematic. The shadows are 8/8s? At least? Shit. I mean, if they have a TBR, I'm dead no matter what I do. I think trying to manage their creatures is the best way forward. Yeah. They didn't make their Goyfs or their shadows bigger. Don't know what's going on. No, I understand that Lurrus just replays one. I did see that coming, but I don't know that I can do anything about it. They fear Bolt. I guess, yeah. Guess they'd have to at this point. Another Pyromancer. It's probably one of the best possible draws, huh? And then if I find a land, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, that doesn't work. Lily and Kroxa? Can reset the Batterskull at instant speed, but it doesn't save us here. So this puts me in a place where I just literally don't have white. Yeah, I have. Well, I meant to do that. Was sort of. I can shock and play Kroxa. It does put me on a lot of blockers. Eat out the types. Ah, shit. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I did an okay job. They had instant, they have creature, and they have land, so I think I got... No. Yeah. No, I think... Yeah, they're 3/4s now. Yeah, I did it right by accident. I take no credit for that. They discarded a land, their shadows are 8s. They can make them 11s if they want to. As long as they don't have TBR, I'm okay. The Guile's really going to shrink the Goyfs. Plus, it's going to mess with their Lurrus replaying stuff. So maybe we claw our way out here, but we'll see. Kroxa Batterskull next turn could be a thing that happens. Again. for the second time this league, which is fantastic. They have one card in hand. They're going to get a draw on my upkeep, but it's looking okay. We got 2 elementals for the shadows. Everything's lining up okay from our perspective. Swifty. Oh. Take off your pants and your panties. Let's get Swifty in here. No attacks? Oh, that's so good. That feels so good. Whoo! Alright. Alright. They have a blocker for that. Seven mana. Edict them. Edict them and exile their graveyard? They'll probably sack Swiftspear. I would imagine that they do. Aha, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I don't have another white mana. Yeah. Yeah, I caught it. Don't worry. You're so almost useful here. Yes, you can play lands off Channeler, and yes, we have a land drop. They have 2 cards in hand. One of them has to be a removal spell at this point. Entwine Guile. Yeah. It's an option. I mean, how much does it help me? Where are we equipping Skull, though? Kroxa? So they can make it 11/11 Shadow. Yeah. Board State has a trillion options. Blocker. Gain not death. Sack their Swift. Take away their yard. Yeah. The question is... I just pass, right? I just pass because I can Guile on their turn. Like, I know it's going to let them cast another thing out of their yard. Unless they attack first, which is what they've been doing so far. Yeah, I get it. They're going with the bauble here? This is not moving them forward. That was from hand. Oh, got it. Oh, so maybe right there was a window where I should have Kai's Guiled them. Oh well. I'd probably go through combat first, right? Nope. They just play again. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. It's all gonna be okay. Yeah, well, we'll see. Okay. Have you ever seen this happen, opponent? Sack the Goyf. That's fair. Oh man, that was a dilly of a Rick of a pickle of a Rick. They just scooped it, so they had no removal. Okay. These seem great. Seems good. Seems acceptable? No. Maybe. Think about it. Brutality's probably not good. Path is great. Push is great. These are good. Rampage is probably questionable. Engineer is quite bad. I think so. Plague Boy's a 3-mana death toucher. See that? You see? It's exactly like the university. You get a bunch of feedback, and some of it's like, you did this too much that way. The other person's like, you didn't do it enough this way. Or, I really like the part where you did that thing that way. Literally, the other person just told me that that's the weak part. I love it. KCOM scene's weak at 3? Yeah, that's probably fair. Oh, whoa, Mike. I love you too. You guys are all great. I like these. Rampage and KCOM are mediocre at best. The other brutality is probably not great. Magmatic Channeler? I think the card is great, generally speaking. I mean, we had that game was awkward all over the place for both players, right? Like, I took away their one piece of removal. Oh, the newest edition of the Waifu Club? Sure. I mean, okay. I don't. That's not. I have no opinions on the Waifu Club. I don't watch enough anime to have that opinion. It's a good top deck. Let's see what we're working with. What say you, opponent? Oh, baby. You love to see it. You love to see it. Mire, Spear. Okay. We have Kroxa to knock their hand one more time. And then EE on 1. Line them up, knock them down. Discards the snow-covered swamp. Very well. That was bold, opponent. Would you like to put in a Death's Shadow this turn? That would make my night complete. You guys ready to see a real fast concession? You guys ready to see a real fast concession? Holy shit! Get me out of here! Oh, baby. Oh, that's the good shit right there. That's the way you get the trio, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Don't play... No, not waiting for a second on that one. No freaking wait. Put Luris in your hand. Yes! Yes! I love it. I love it all. I love it all. So we just got Thoughtseize Pyromancer here, and then we have Kroxa next turn. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, opponent. That's fine. They can do that to my Pyromancer. I will survive. Like Gloria Gaynor, I will survive. I do need another black here, so we got a shock. Or I guess I can have my mana be a little sketchy. That's probably alright. No cruising grip for you, opponent. I see. Yeah. I was wondering why someone was mentioning priority. What do you guys just think is bigger, the Tarmogoyf or my Kroxa? Black, red. Okay. I think it might be the Kroxa, not gonna lie. Let's get the artifact out of there. They've got sorcery. Okay, so they have no instants. They do have a push in their hand. Just gonna take it on my Kroxa, but that's fine. That's fine. So they're gonna be on 0 cards here. They can push it, but I think we'll be okay. Then Kaya's just gonna... Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And then also, Pyro is gonna come back as tokens later, so like, we have infinite ability to grind here. So, let's see what their other card is. Good. Oh my god. You know what deck Lingering Souls was all about preying on? Don't forget to eat the Kozilek's Return. Oh, it's Eldrazi. Yeah. Is it? No, it's not. Don't forget to eat the Kozilek's Return. Whenever you cast an Eldrazi creature spell with converted mana cost 7 or... Okay, so ignoring Michael for half a second. They've got 1 sorcery. I can't reduce the types in a single turn. Yeah, and it's not. I think I'm removing the Luris just in case they have Unearth. And we'll remove an instant. The way Kaya wants to work, you basically always want to remove a creature and a card of another type. If what you're doing is looking to stretch out how many times you get to gain life. Oh, don't let it be a bolt. Don't let this be a bolt. Don't let this be a bolt. I mean, I'll be okay. Shit, it's a bolt. Fuck. Okay, so Kaya's gonna go down here. I mean, she did work, but shit. All right, we gotta beat this one Goyf. Top deck TBR. I mean, it wouldn't kill me, but it would have been close. I've got creatures. I got creatures. How about you? I got creatures. Yes, I do. The hell is this? Ooh, bolt upstairs. That's ugly. Can't. If they top decked a TBR here, okay, good. If I had not blocked, I could have killed them there. Potentially. Crack Canyon. Play Kroxa. Kroxa blocks Tarmogoyf enough that I wouldn't die. I would take 4. Okay. Black, black, red, red. Okay. You also take Planeswalker. Oh yeah, we're probably shrinking the Goy fairly significantly here. We do have to eat the Pyromancer, but I've got enough redundant things. So 2 spirits puts them into 2. I don't think there's anything they could top deck to just kill me here, but just in case. Just Yeah, that's not going to do it. It does make a bigger Goyf, but that's not going to do it. Unless they're playing something that removes one of my creatures and gains life. Excellent. Okay, it's 3-0. We rolling. We could have had it, her.
It's all over, people. We don't have a prayer.
Time to go for that late night 5-0, maybe. If we do, it's a very soft one. Oh, Knight Arkin? Oh, Michael. Sorry. Knight Michael. All right. We did use Castle in a game where we lost. Vent, no, we have not. Is Triome looking not great? I don't know what you're talking about. Turn 1, I could go fetch, shock, black-red source, go Thoughtseize. Turn 2, play the Bolt, play the Triome. Turn 3, play the Lingering Souls. Opponent says, Doe, I did it tapped. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Oh! Doe, I did it tapped, they said. Can we just... I'm no dredge expert. This hand has no dredger. The mind games? It's just trying to bluff me. No, I know, that's... Whatever. Like, sure. No, I mean, I get it if that's true, but, like, are you serious? Like, come on. Come on. A little respect for your opponents, please. I would say silly things like that in paper. Oh, okay. They found a loam. Loam found another loam. Other loam found nothing. Creepy chill. There's 2 oxen. That is not gonna be good enough. But this does require them to exile 8 other cards. And they don't have enough right now, and they don't... You veiled someone by accidentally shocking turn 1. I've done the opposite. I've bluffed the veil where I didn't have one by shocking. Okay, so let's cling 1 Ox and hope. I suppose let them loam and exile loam. All right, that's fair. Yeah, they don't have enough cards right now to get the Ox. If they put a fetch land in, though, while the fetch land is on the stack, I can exile the Ox. Or anything else, actually. I don't have to exile the Ox. I can exile anything I want. And it will put them low enough on cards in the graveyard that they won't be able to get the Ox this turn. I just kind of really need to not have them Ox this turn. It's hard to exile Loam because they're cycle land. Yeah, potentially. We'll see how their mana's set up, though. Because they might Loam before they drop the... No. Shriek Horn. I can no longer stop them Oxing no matter what I do. Okay. Sucks to be me. Just exile the Ox. We could. There are 2. 2 Oxes. Those. They have 2 Loams in their hand already, though. Like, and they milled another one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I should have waited. But I mean, this is like... This is getting silly already, and we didn't have a turn 2 Stoneforge to try to get us in the driver's seat for this game, so I don't... Well, I mean, they're playing Dredge. I mean, this is the point where they just have to be lucky. Hit the right combination of cards here. 2 Narcomoebas, which is getting like 1 prized amalgam. I mean, this is not the best Dredge I've ever seen on turn 3. Top decking alone? They top deck alone? I don't think they did. Okay, so Stoneforge might get us through this. Because their hand has been slow enough. We have a Bolt for the Ox. We'll see. There's a Stinkweed. Oh, yeah. They've been... Alright, bye, Mike. Although now if I kill the Ox, they just get to go off with it again. Oh, no, they're on turn 4. They can still do that. Yeah. No con flag yet. Yeah, Batterskull plus sort of Feast and Famine will be the plan. We'll see. So they still have a land drop. So I'm fairly certain... 27 cards remain. We're broadcasting in 1080p here. Can other people read the number of cards in their deck? Okay, now I can kill the Ox. Creeping Chill is not a huge problem, but they hit some Bloodghasts. And more prized amalgams. This is going to get crappy in a hurry. Sacred Foundry means they're playing Smiting Helix, right? Is that not true? I think it's true. Oh. I got you, Roy. Just for wear tear? Could be. Alright, unfortunately my hand is not Not being so kind. Ghouls go with Helix, they have Bloodghasts. Yeah, probably. So what I need to worry about this turn is just how many Creeping Chills they flip. There's one. Does that mean I'm dead? I'm going up to 11. No, not yet. But we're basically screwed here. They had a really nice game considering how crappy their opening hand was. Yeah, it could. We'll see. The biggest problem is I think I'm just dead, because they should be able to Ox their entire deck to get the last Creeping Chill to finish me off here. And even if they don't, well, we'll see. We'll see. Narcomueva. They had a Creeping Chill in their opener, though? Oh, they're out. Okay. So now the only thing to worry about is the Conflag, which isn't in there yet. Virtual 11, correct. Virtual 11. Well, we don't have to fetch yet, right? I mean, we probably will. Should have done that first. Mystic Gas, they could have returned. Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you are right. Okie doke. So the Narcomoeba on block is slightly frustrating. The Batterskull. I'm at 2. Well, fuck. Play the ox. Play the ox. Deck yourself, nerd. I feel like I'm definitely going to see them conflag for 0 here. Oh shit, they're playing the ox. I think that's them playing the ox. Yeah, this has to be them playing ox. It's the only thing that takes so long. Yeah, they could dredge their entire deck if they want to, by the way. Let's see if they do. No, there's a Smiting Helix in their graveyard. Called it. And Conflag. Yeah. They dredged 3 in there. On one of them. So... I don't think there's any possible way we get through this. No. The Ox is problematic enough because I can't attack for 4 life anymore. I mean, I can, but then at the Conflag, they've got 3-4 cards in hand. They could get more if they mill low. Yeah, we're just toast here. We forge in the sword and equip. Sure, but they'll just block it. We go to 7. Okay, fine. It's yeah. It's our best chance. Can they kill us from 14? I mean, I can't imagine that they couldn't. But I'm sure we'll find out. I mean, it doesn't cost me much. It's going to cost them more time on clock, so I'm okay with it. If somehow we pull this out, right, like, it's worth it. But they have Smiting Helix and Conflag in their graveyard. They can cast both. They group blocked, by the way, so now my Germ's going to die. So no, we couldn't. So, yeah, I didn't think so. It's fine. It's all good. We're never going to win that game. Not when our opponent draws such a drew such a sick game off of that weak opener. It's all good. So we have Plague, Kaya, Ashiok, Spell Bombs. Lots of sideboard. I want a little discard. Thoughtseize is probably no good. And Collective Brutality is probably not good. Path's fine, Cling's fine, Push is fine, Bolt is fine. Ish. Push is probably the worst one. And then one Liliana. Probably both Lilianas. K-Com's also pretty poor. Out of these cards, what do I want back? Oh, Angrath's Rampage is also poor. Looking at Sword of Fire and Ice or Engineered Explosives here. Yeah, I don't think EE is particularly good, but maybe. It's just so hard for me to have enough mana for it to be worthwhile. They've got a lot of 2s and 3s. It's pretty expensive to try to deal with. Maybe it's worth it. Collective Brutality could be okay. Still need early discard to get the red spells. Alright. I mean, I have 3 Inquisitions. I just don't... Sorry. I think it is. I think the sword's worth it. I was even considering bringing in the other sword. Is the Swothy worth keeping in? If so, why is it in the... Those are 2 different questions. Is it worth boarding in? I was thinking about it. Then I didn't. Sophie seems better than Feast and Famine. Alright, well. Probably would have been. His hand is great, though. Hand is A+. The savviest of triumphs. So hopefully they don't have a completely nutty turn 2. It's not an important Zelda thing. I think it is a Breath of the Wild Zelda thing. Okay, see how good it is. It's all on you, opponent. This game is yours to lose. Yep. Stinkweed and Ox. Flips Ancient Grudge. That's it. That's all they hit. Whoo! Oh, yeah. Oh, that is fantastic. So I've got red. Let's just get more red. Yeah, I've got black. Work. Got a little bit of soul now. Work. So they're down 1 Ox, 1 Grudge, 1 Prized Amalgam. Actually, not that much. That was a relatively weak... They had a relatively weak hit, and I didn't hit them very hard off of it. Hopefully most of their lands are fetches in their hand, though, right now. And if they don't have another Cathartic, they'll be stranded for a little while. Has conceded the game. Okay, then. They were really done with that one. All right. Now for the hard one. We basically have to open. We got to open on Spellbomb, Kaya's Guile, Ashiok, Kaya on the draw. There's like no way. Maybe we'll get this Thoughtseize in here, because early discard could do it. What's EE for? 2 drops. Sometimes you can kill a lot of Narcomoebas and Bloodghast by yourself a turn. I mean, I don't think it's like particularly useful. I just had it. You like both swords over EE. All right. Well, no, I can't change it. It's fine. 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 This isn't good enough, right? No, I don't want to lose this match like this. Yeah. This is also not good. They mulled to 5, though. And I have the Inquisition, and I'm on the draw. All right, we can do better. They kept their 5. We can draw something on 1 or 2, right? I know, Roy, I know, but I mean, this is as good as any other hand we've drawn. It really is, right? This is the peak of what we were able to draw this game. Opponent has no land? Oh, I was like, what? Okay, they just accidentally... Hey, Macy says we should go to the 4. Yeah. Probably, but this is just one of these of course. All right. You know what? This cycles. Cripple fight! If I top deck Pyro, I put myself in a spot here where I can't play it. No, seriously, deck, cut this out. It's not funny anymore. This isn't, nobody's laughing. Alright? Alright? Conflag for 0. Sure. That's something to do, I guess. But I really don't want to do that against them, huh? I think we're just cycling here. Good old Shambles. Old Shambly boy. Opponent, you don't have a card in your graveyard. You got Haggle? But you would have already... Yeah, okay. Okay. What a game. Truly the game of kings. Okay. Yeah, 100% playing this right here. See if they have Lightning Axe, but... They went to 5, though, and they had Thoughtseize. I think they were hoping they'd hit a hate piece. Which is obviously not the case, but... Needle! Wow, they got all the anti... That's insane. I got 3 power in play. It's time to start getting the job done, I guess. Yeah, they chose Channeler. Yeah, we got Thoughtseize and Kroxa here. Thoughtseize first, I guess. Okay. I can't play Kroxa. They'll just discard the Stinkweed. I just have to not... No, we're gonna yeah, we're taking a cathartic and we're gonna start attacking. That is what we're doing, unfortunately. I mean, it's not a good plan, but it's a plan. I can't believe the Pithing Needle Magmatic, but on their side, I'm sure they can't believe they haven't hit a land by now. We gain 2 per connection. I mean, you're not wrong. We were in a spot where we could top deck Sword, we could top deck Batterskull, we could top deck infinite stuff. 4-turn clock? I mean, yeah, it is now. Well, now they're just messing with me. Top deck Spellbomb. Top deck Spellbomb. Top deck Spellbomb. 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 Basically any of my sideboard cards. That's good. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. I'll take this one. You know what? You know what? That's a sideboard card. That's a sideboard card. They're going to have Lightning Axe here. Opponent says, this is nonsense. No Lightning Axe. Woo! Hoo, 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 hoo. I like it. I love it. And I want some more of it. All right, here we go. You know, if I actually had both swords in my deck here, it would have been better. We would have been better off, but they're gonna choose. Our opponent's at 4. If we can take the blockers out, that's it. Plus, we've got this Shambling Vent. If they put in We need to dodge the creeping chills. No chills. Nothing? Nothing's coming out. That's it. It's over. I think so. Opponent says, lol, okay. Sometimes your deck doesn't want to win. They say, I give. It's the bad juju, man. It's the bad juju from when they tried to pump us on turn 1. I'll be back in a second, and then we're gonna go into playing for the 5-0, I guess. Guess we're playing for 5-0. All right. Let's do it. Nice deck, idiot. You were my opponent, were you? Because if you were my opponent, that would mean you were in here looking at my mulligan decisions. And that would not be a nice thing to have done. Okay, Ricardo Diaz on the play. I'm on the draw here. Hand is medium. But they're on, yeah, they're probably on shadow. I think I'll keep it. Obviously, Thoughtseize, Inquisition, etc. could start ruining my... That is not shadow. That is... Druid? Most likely. So now we can escalate Brutality and... Okay. And ditch the... Okay. Boogly boys. I was talking to the Dredge deck. Lol, I hate Dredge. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to be accusatory, hey Maisie. I just haven't yet been confirmed stream sniped, and therefore I feel like we're getting to the point where it's going to happen soon. Like, and the person's going to be really cocky about it for no good reason. Should I escalate this to look at their hand? Yeah, I think it's worth it. This also might be straight up game over. They have no creature. Cornet, armor, Griffspoon, and a forest. Okay, it was worth it. I think it was worth it. Okay. Nidalis. Big oof, but lingering souls, says my opponent. Okay, they did not have that in their hand. So they're looking to go up to the Luris. We have a bolt when they get there. The value, I say to my opponent in all caps. At least we have edicts. Yeah, we've got not a few either. Like we really do not have. We're not light on the edicts. We've got a good number. Opponent says I missed that card. Why miss it? You can play it! Exclamation point. So they got their Luris. Would like to draw a land. Bang! Alright. 24 land deck. We will get there. I'm sure of it. In the meantime, we're doing just fine. Doing just fine. Blockers for days? Maybe. I mean, we'll see about that. They maybe they'll play the Luris here, maybe they won't. They won't, okay. They're nervous. Savai Triome, okay. Thank goodness. One savvy boy. Okay. I would like to draw one more land because then I can try to get around or I can play something proactive, like one of these many Seasoned Pyromancers, and also have the bolt for the... Oh, that's what they were off after. Oh, maybe they're just trying to find a Bogle. That's a Bogle. Luckily, I have 2 bolts. Yeah, unfortunately. Bang. Good Lord. All right. All right, decision time. Are we cowards? Do I think I can draw an untapped red? I think I can draw an untapped red. But I need all your energy here. Could be fairly disastrous. Pyro, pitch a bolt and a pyro. I'm not pitching any bolts here. I don't think I'm pitching any number of bolts anytime soon. They have a Luris in their hand, but none of the creatures they can rebuy can be... Okay. Sure. Let's do it. Fine. Every red is on tap? No, all of the Blackcleave Cliffs won't be right now. I want to keep the bolts. I'm ditching the Batterskull here. Cuz we're really close to killing them by going everything upstairs. Like we're getting real close to just taking them out of this game. Okay. That's going to be big in a hurry. Yep. Let's top deck an edict. Fuck, they roid me. No, please. Daybreak and double ethereal armor. Okay, but we can bolt our own creature on block and or KCOM. So, notably lacks lifelink. Does it? Don't know that it does. Can you beat one slippery boy, says my opponent. I know we can deny them life. And put a land to play. You have to bolt on block. That is the plan. So, Lingering Souls this turn. Attack them for 2, they're at 8. Block Bolt. Attack them for 4, they're at 4. What? Yeah, I can't do that. I don't have multiple white. I don't have multiple white, people. I only have 1 white. So if I play Lingering Souls this turn, I can play Pyromancer this turn and leave up the path and the bolt. Actually, yeah, that's way better. Okay, what are we doing? This has Vigilance, though. But this has Vigilance. This is not better. I need the flying creatures. Oh, they have Griftspoon for the next turn. This thing has Vigilance and it's gonna have flying and it has lifelink. If they find Trample, I mean, I'm toast no matter what. Unless I draw into one of my edicts, I suppose. I think we have to Pyro this turn, sure. All right. Based on all those things. Scarred Souls. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Hey!
You can run, but you can't glide.
We got that geeky raid. What's up, Geeky Jackson and crew? We are fighting for our lives, almost at the 5-0. We are in the very last match here against Ricardo Diaz on the Bogos. And this is a match for the ages. Okay, they got the totem armor. Whew! They have Rancor. Okay, no Rancor. It's not over yet. Okay. Block. I said block. Okay. Path. Yes. Don't block with flyer. Block with ground thingy. My opponent's creature has flying, so I really feel like that's a problem. It is, in fact, a Griftspoon. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Good call playing it legally. I've always been a fan of legal plays. Wherever applicable. Fuck. Okay, so I can Locthwain and have 3 mana left over, which means I can cast Lingering Souls and Bolt still. If I attack with all, I hit them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I were to bolt my own creature, not good enough. But let's Locthwain first. Because we could draw an edict like this. Bang. Nope. Alright. Souls it is. Still have the Lurrus in their hand, which is terrifying. If that Bogle connects with a creature, I will have to bolt the Lurrus. I'll have to save the bolt. All right. Okay, they didn't do the thing. Now the problem is, if they just play the Lurrus out, I think I have to let them gain the life here. I know this seems really silly. I think I have to let them gain the life here. I've got plenty of time to chump block and dig for an edict. We could get them if we peel Kroxa. If we don't, right? No. Because they are... First of all, they have a Lurrus in their hand still. I think you only win if you bolt and draw an answer to Lurrus. No, because then I have to answer Lurrus and the Bogle. Like, all right, I'm following my line here. I'm following my line here. Yeah, it has Vigilance, exactly. It's a 16 power creature with Vigilance. It's impossible to deal with unless I draw an Edict, but if I do draw the Edict, I need to be able to remove the Lurrus if they play it. If this is the one turn they decide to play the Lurrus, I need to be able to remove it right now. Because especially if they throw a Spider Umbra on it from their graveyard, which they have, then I need to have that. So we still have 2 more turns here, at least. All my edicts are playable. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. Opponent's going to 41. Land. Yeah, deck's trying to be helpful. It remembers all those other games where I wanted these lands. There it is. Hey you, second creature. Get him out of here. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Opponent says, my baby boy. My baby boy. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think I want to keep drawing with Castle. So let's go team. If they play Lurrus in response to whatever spell they play, we bolt it. And then we Locthwain and we try to draw out. I am too, Uranos, but I think they felt pressured enough that they didn't think they could get away with it. Spider Umbra. I'd really rather you didn't, though. Boop! Right on the nose. Down, kitty! Meow! Okay. Very unlikely that this can get as big as the previous one. On top of the fact that, okay, that's a great draw. That's an even greater draw. Thank you, deck. Took you a minute to get your shit together. But that'll do, little deck. That'll do. Right, opponent, when have you had enough? Because I'll keep going if you want it. So, we're playing Channeler this turn. Probably not drawing with Lock... No, we'll draw with Locthwain. I'll take 2 for it. But I don't need to now. And then next turn we'll go Shambling in. Never been happy seeing Lily before. Creature had hexproof. What do you mean you can kill it? Oh, Timmy. Well, Timmy, you see, in nature... Sorry, opponent, I don't have infinite removal. I got a lot, but I didn't have it there. Spirit Link! Wild. Alright. Edict's coming up, but... Oh, okay. No, Edict's... Alright. We have Fatal Pushes, though. I think we've got all of them. Jesus. Deck really loves to draw lands, huh? Well, shit. Oh my god. Unreal. They have 1 card in hand, so we're definitely going to hit that before the end of the turn, but... Fatal Push, please. Fatal Push, please. Fatal Push, please. Sunbaked Canyon will work. It's a redraw. It's a paddling. That's a paddling. Sunbaked Canyon. Oh, you better bet that you're peddling. Okay. Okay. I mean, I can draw with Locthwain again. And go to 2. Probably worth it. Yeah. Okay. Am I getting Skull or Sword? Oh, well, right. Skull got discarded a million years ago. Okay. Their creature does not have Vigilance. It does not have Trample. And it does not have... I don't know. I just need them to whiff, please. Just a little bit. Just a little whiff, please. Oh, shit. Fuck, it has Trample, and it's huge. Oh my god. Come on, it's not big enough yet. Oh my god. 9/9. No! What the fuck is that? No! Oh, Griffspoon! Oh my god. Brutal. Oh my god. Fuck. Holy shit. Unfucking real. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. Still more lands. Oh my god. That's a paddling. Jesus. Alright. Alright. Yeah, wear Terror for sure. Okay, so Path is not good. The bolts and the pushes are fine. Cling is probably generally not going to be good enough here. Probably don't want the Thoughtseize. Sword of Fire Knife's better than a bolt. Maybe. This doesn't give protection from any of their colors. Sword of Feast and Famine does. It does evade. Oh no, yeah, just the Bogle. Yeah, K Command's not good. You're right. And Brutality's not good. I can't believe we lost that game. Fuck. Alright. It's fine. Nothing to get hung up about. Kaya provides us both Graveyard Hate and the ability to exile some of their more dangerous auras. So she's going to be really good here, potentially. Plague Engineer is a creature with Death Touch that cuts off more of their Bogles, so... Alright, that was really a great game, actually. That was a great game. I mean, it was super unfortunate from our side, but... You know... I don't think we can keep that. We can keep this. We can definitely keep this. Just pitch one of the Stoneforges. This hand is perfect. Alright. I like that. Alright then. Alright then. Opponent keeps their 7, unfortunately for us, but... Beggar, not chooser, I suppose. You got no and hold 'em. No and fold 'em. No and walk away. Nowhere to run, you never count your money. While you're sitting at the table, time enough for counting when the deed is done. They don't have a ley line. This is relevant. Their Luris is gone, so we know they're there. I mean, I guess we assume that it's leyline, huh? It's just got to be Feast and Famine. I'm like 100% sure that that's what I want here. Now we do have to watch out for fetch lands. Fetch lands can get them the Dryad to dodge our Edict. Okay, they're just not even they're not even putting them as jeez. That's so dangerous. Oh my god. I feel like we're just gonna get run over here, but I'm not basing that on anything realistic. Stoneforge, next turn, equip. I don't think there's anything to be done for the moment. I think we just pass. I have Bolt and drop in Sword here. If they kept in the Spirit Dancers, I wouldn't put it past them to do. God bless it. Okay. God, their hand is so perfect. This just means chump blocking just is irrelevant. We're so close to being dead already. Fuck. Not even a land. I gotta go attack into Pyro, don't I? Equip and swing. I can't do anything with the 1 mana. Play the Pyromancer. Next turn, we have Liliana, attack, untap, and maybe. The Pyromancer can help us dig to another Edict. So, this is the line. This is how we get there. I think I ditch Bolt and Channeler here. I already have 1 sword in play. So let's ditch sword and Channeler. The Bolt is like potentially still not totally useless. Alright. I don't know if it's right, but it's definitely not the worst. Wear Tear could be useful. As long as they don't get their Bogle gigantic enough that we just die on the spot. Okay, land is somewhat hopeful. It's going to be Daybreak. Spirit. Glad I got the Bolt. Another Rancor. That's 9? Okay. Not dead. I don't need any of these creatures right now. Have you mentioned how much you hate Bogles? Not recently. Is this worth doing? I think so. This becomes 1 toughness once I remove the ethereal armor. Next turn. But it's still gonna trample. Alright. Okay. So now I can play Bolt and Liliana. Then Lingering Souls and Tear. I can uptick Liliana, take the last card out of their hand here. And discard my souls, which I don't really need the B side of. Oh, we already get their last card. Let's attack first. I don't need to do anything else. Discarded forest they were holding. I need blockers. This is a 5. It's going to be a 5/1. The blockers will kill it. They'll get their rancor back, and then I can edict them. Okay. I don't have double white here, so I need to discard. Got it. Got it. I know I'm not going to have a lot of time for game 3, but I got to get through this one first. Okay. Cantrip land. Okay, they got the fetch land, they got the Horizon Canopy. Okay. Okay, that's a 5/1. Block and kill. I can put more creatures into play next turn to be more of a meat shield. Plus I can take down one of their scouts. Plus I can move the sword potentially. Okay. Alright. Okie doke. There's one rancor. Oh. Alright. Hey, you. Second creature. Alright. Now do it again. Opponent says, oof. No, you don't get to oof me here. All right. I mean, they do, obviously. Just trigger, stack, float, activate Pyro. Whoop. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That's fine, I'll discard that. Discard one card. Alright. Yay, they conceded. The log says they conceded. Then I discarded my card, which is kind of cute. All right, we got to try to win game 3 in an unbelievably quick fashion. Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? Don't worry about it. Probably need. No, they had the ley lines, right? All right, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go fucking do it. Let's just go fucking do it. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna draw our one of Angrath's Rampage just when we need it on turn 2, and we're gonna clinch this one somehow. We go Angrath's Rampage into Plague Engineer. Is this hand good? Seems good. All right, it's not great, but they mulled to 6. I'll keep my 7. We'll draw exactly what we need. Everyone lives. Yeah, we're gonna go E on 1. We gotta dodge the totem armor on this one, but yeah. On the plus side, we could get to destroy a bunch of 1-drop enchantments. Like that. That works for me. Okay. Not popping this until their end step. I agree, Derek, but... yeah, I'm taking this. Strange play. Guess they get the rancor back. That's good. Perfect. Stay on target. Stay on target. I need white. White and black, sure. Can't say him. Stay on target. No. Okay. 2 ethereal armors, 2 rankers. Holy fuck. Channeler plus drop in sword. Yeah, that's as good as gets. Okay, I've got 3 draws to Edict and a whack of mana. Yeah, I know I gotta play fast, but at this point, it's so tight. I feel like just setting up for like a half, like 5 to 10 seconds there was worth planning out the next X number of turns. Which not, like, obviously it doesn't really work that way, but... Alright, it's basically all on this next turn. We either gotta hit it or we don't. Okay, basic mountain. Sword in. Thanks, Blitz. Any of my many, many edicts, please. Any of my many, many, many edicts, please. Will that do? It's damn close. Okay, I don't have time to worry about it. Okay. So whatever they discard here is going to be really important. If they discard the Rancor, then I can take away the Trample. If they discard the Armor, then I can make their creature relatively small. Okay, what are they discarding? This comes down to... Game kind of comes down to this in a big way. Does Trample get through protection? Yes and no. They discarded Armor, which means they have the Rancor in their hand. So this is going to be a 5-1. Let's play Kaya. That's a 5-1. Trample damage can spill over, but suiting up a Spirit means I have 3, 4, and they have 5 power. So we, with what is known, we survive. With many things they can draw, we'll survive. So, and the Bogle will die. So they're heavily disincentivized from attacking. Yep, that one's fine. How much bigger is it getting? Fuck. Not big enough. Close, but no cigar. Wait! No! Yes! Come on. You can't attack with that. You wouldn't dare. No goddamn way. I got real scared for a half second. When it looked like they were gonna, like, when they suited it up, I was like, oh shit, is that enough? It's not. It's not. Okay. Shambles. I'll pitch the Shambles. Bolt is more useful overall. Fatal Push, not useful. Bloodstained Mire, not great. Take the Mire, whatever. Play the Mire, whatever. Play Lingering Souls. Creature is flying now. Let's move the sword. Attack. Let's exile one of the tramples. Move my sword back. Yeah, I know. Fucking Spirit Mantle. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I did everything I could. I did everything I could. Well, it was a good 4-1. Out of everything they could have drawn, Spirit Mantle. I can't believe they still play that damn card. There it was. Double. All right. No worries. No worries. That was a hell of a game. So this deck was sweet. Let's really talk, because in the very first match when we played against Titan, they timed out and they were a very, very weak Titan player. So I think if we had played against a very capable player there, we probably would have lost that. Not to say you can't win, but I think this deck is generally poorly set up to try to beat Amulet Titan. All of these one-ofs do have overlapping value. I really have a hard time parsing a single path to exile with all the rest of this stuff. There's 4 Magus, but you change them to Wildfire. It absolutely does not. I can show you the deck list as I grabbed it, so that is not a fact. I did not do that. I couldn't have done that because I uploaded the deck list as I found it onto... This is downloaded from the 5.0 dump. So, yeah. It's good stuff. Really good stuff. Really tight games in a lot of places. Yeah, the numbers here are all over the place. I like Magmatic Channeler a lot, but I like playing 4 Magmatic Channeler in the black-red mid-range deck. So... playing less here and a split of it with Kroxa. You want 3 Lily main. So, I mean, the difficult thing about these decks is always the color balance. Time was they barely played any white at all. It was really just the A side of Lingering Souls and then some sideboard cards. But that was the old Mardu Pyromancer. This one, the color demands on this are intense. Yeah, there's lots of different ways you could go. There's basically red-black mid-range with Stoneforge and Souls. Yeah. But I mean, and both those cards were A+, the whole league. So yeah, I'm not sure in terms of what kind of changes to this deck I would actually want to make. But it's been an incredibly long night. Fantastic one. I want to thank everybody for coming on out. This has been a really great stream.
Meanwhile,
on the YouTube, you can hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Check out any of the other videos. The Omnath Stoneblade video should be up. And this Mardu Pyro video was fantastic. I mean, I had a great time. We had a lot of tight matches and a lot of close ones. Sending you over to the one and only Chase Strifo Hansen. So you all go enjoy that and enjoy some Legacy and have a good time watching his Grindfest. See you there.